Snappy Snippets.
Hello everybody, as you can see, I'm in a new location. I've moved house since I've last seen you, so welcome to my new room. Well, today we're going to be doing a craft, and so as I was listening to Mark's Snappy Snippet, I was like, what can I do with fish? What can I do? Because I really liked what he was saying, and it's so true, isn't it? That we need to be the people that follow Jesus, not a certain type of fish. So that when on Judgment Day, we will go to heaven and be with Jesus, which is amazing. So I thought we could do a little craft to make some fish. So here's one I prepared earlier in true Blue Peter style. So as you can see, I've got some little fish, which I've made. And yeah, I'm going to teach you how to make them. So first of all, you will need a toilet roll. So go ahead and get one of those. I'm sure you've got plenty lying around. And then what you'll need to do is you'll need to cut it into 3. So I've cut mine into 3 already. So I'm going to move these out of the way. So I've cut mine into 3 and I've painted them 3 different colours. So you can go any colours you want, but these just happen to be the ones that I have in. And then maybe you want to add some googly eyes, or maybe you just want to paint them on. Maybe you've got some stickers that you want to decorate them with rather than paint. I don't know. This is completely up to you. You can go wild. So once you've done that, once you've cut it into 3 and painted, you want to make sure that there's eyes on both sides. As you can see, some eyes are better than other eyes. And then we'll start from there. So what you need to do is I'll take this one, and what we need to do is we want to fold it in half where the eyes have been. And then what you'll need is you'll need to get some scissors. That's the one that I meant. Maybe you need an adult to help you. I'm going to do some cutting, and then we're going to do some sticking. So first things first, what we need to do, so we've got our nice and flat almost fish, and we need to cut him a little mouth hole. So I'm going to do that. So just cut him a little triangle for a mouth hole, and then we need to make his fins. So we'll do another bigger triangle here and on the other side as well. So as you can see, that's one side, and I'm going to do it up the other side as well. 1, 2. Perfect. So he's looking very nearly fish-like. So what we need to do now is you need to get a marker pen. Depending on what colour your fish is, you might need to use a white one, or you might need to use a dark one. Because I've done black on the other one, I might do white on this one. So this one's a little bit leaky, so that's why I had a little bit of an incident here. So hopefully it won't be too leaky. So you just do 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you do that on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So looking very almost fish-like. So once you've done that on all of yours, I'm going to come back to you once I've done that on all of mine, and then we can get to some more fun parts. So as you can see, I've now done that on all my little fish. So they've all got the triangles cut out to make them have a tail and a mouth. And this one hasn't got a very good eye because it was a little bit wet when I decided to do this, so his eyes kind of come off, but that's okay. And then we got the little 4 lines there to make the little fin. So what you need to do, fish don't just have the tail at the end of their body, they also have little fins here normally. So what we're going to do there is make that. So what you should have is some wonderful little triangles from what you were doing just now, and so you can mix and match. So I might do a black and white one for this one. You can see, let's move my paper back, and I'm going to do, I think, a white and blue one for this one. So I'm gonna have to, mine are all stuck together. That's not good, is it? And I think I'm gonna do a blue one for this one. So then you can just get your triangles. You can get rid of the other ones, or you can make it, maybe you want to give it a couple of fins. Maybe you want to make them multicolored, maybe something like that. It's 2. I don't know. It's up to you. There are so many options. I'm gonna put those in the bin because I don't actually need the rest of these. And then what you need to do is get some PVA glue. I've only got this glue. So this is what I'm going to be using. So again, ask your mummy or daddy if you need help gluing things. You'll need to pop a little bit on. Ooh, mine is stuck. Come to me. This glue is a little bit temperamental. Ooh, it's double-sided. And then we want to stick your fin like that. Maybe you want to stick it straight. Maybe you want to stick it a little bit wonky. It's completely up to you. Ooh, now it's all coming out. There we go. So we've got our little fish. And now what you want to do with it is completely up to you. Maybe you want to use them for playtime, or maybe you want to stick them somewhere that you might see so that you'll remember what Mark was telling us in his Snappy Snippet. I don't know, completely up to you. So I've got, as you can see, ooh, I've got all my glue coming out, look. As you can see, I've got a little shelf here, so I might pop mine on here to remind me what Mark was talking about with his Snappy Snippet. So, ooh, that's a lot of glue. There's one more. And the last one. See if I can wipe up the rest of this glue. Perfect. That will do. Now, make sure you leave them to dry between layers, otherwise you will have problems like I have had today, because I was not sensible and did not wait till all of my layers have dried. So you might need to paint over a couple of times, because especially with the white, if you're going to do white, for it to get the cardboard tube to be actually properly white, like just as dark as this one is, to be such bright, you will need to do a couple of layers and leave them to dry in between. And especially if you're doing eyes, I found it quite difficult not to get my fingers all covered with the eye, like you can see. So yeah, there are your fish. I think I'm going to stick mine. I think I'm going to choose my best ones. I'm going to stick my fish, so I'm going to go this blue one, and I think I'm going to go with this black one, and I'm just going to stick them on my shelf to remind me that I want to be the kind of fish that follows Jesus, not that follows everybody else. And or maybe even you want to put them in a net bag to be a bit like the parable, to remind you, the parable of the net. There we go. Okay, I'll see you all soon. Bye.